Flex Block allows you to place elements by drag and dropping without restrictions such as columns or a block grid. For example, you can place two images so that one slightly overlaps the other and also add a heading with several letters over the image. Elements in a Flex Block have absolute positioning, an element's property that allows it to be placed anywhere in the block, not only within the block structure. To add a Flex Block, hover over the boundary between two blocks and click the Add Block button. Open the section blank and select Flex Block. In the upper left corner of the Flex Block, click on the blue icon with a white plus sign and choose which element with absolute positioning you want to add. After that, you can place the elements in any way within this block. If you click on an element, you will see its size in pixels below it. When moving an element, you can see two values under it. X is the number of pixels from the left edge of the block to the element. Y is the number of pixels from the upper edge of the block to the element. These values help to understand with pixel precision where an element is placed. Then, you can take this information into account while placing other elements. When there are multiple elements in a Flex Block, you can customize which element will be displayed completely and which will be displayed only partially in case these elements overlap. To change the element's position, click on the three dots in its upper left corner, and in the drop-down menu, select the option you need below in the Arrange section. Bring to front. The element will be placed on the frontest layer in this block, so this element will overlap all others. Bring forward. The element will be placed one layer to the front, closer to the site visitor. Send backward. The element will be placed one layer lower, deeper. Send to back. The element will be placed on the lowest layer in this block, so all other elements will overlap it. If some of these buttons are light gray and unavailable, it means that the element is already at the lowest or frontest layer in the block. Each element is always on a separate layer. That is, there are never two elements on one layer. In the drop-down menu to the right of the word Arrange, you can see the current z-index of the element. The larger this value is, the higher this element is located. The lowest image with absolute positioning has a z-index of 1000. You can align elements with absolute positioning relative to the block by two options. Horizontally. Align left, align horizontal centers, align right. Vertically. Align top, align vertical centers, align bottom. You can set the Flex Block height you need in its settings. To do this, in the upper right corner of the block, click on the gear and enter the value you need in pixels in the block height field.